君よ恐れるな心赴くなら風を切り進むその旅路を暁が照らせ
I promised you guys an Assassination classroom discussion, and you're gonna get that right now. The only thing is, I forgot to write down some notes, because normally when I do discussions, I always, have a little rough draft ready to say to you guys, but I kind of forgot. But I did promise it, so I'm gonna continue with my Assassination classroom discussion. Now, Koro-sensei, I'm gonna start with Koro-sensei. He is one of the most memorable anime characters I've seen. He really, not just because of his unique design, just the way he acts, just the way he gets his point across by doing some pretty absurd things. So he really sticks out, man, in a lot of animes. And when I see Koro-sensei, honestly, when the first time I saw him, the first time I saw the first episode, I instantly related this anime to GTO, Great Teacher Onizuka. Now, if you guys have seen my video of my favorite anime of all time, Great Teacher Onizuka is definitely up there in my top 5. It is a very memorable series, fucking awesome, funny, it's very moral driven. That's why I love that anime. It's very moral driven. It just makes you believe like anything's possible, just like with this anime. And yeah, that's why I fucking love it. I really love this anime for many fucking reasons. One reason is obviously Koro-sensei. He's a very unique teacher. He gets his point across in many different kind of ways. But the morals he really goes with, and he really tries making his students realize and remember and follow, is what really makes this anime pretty special. One episode I really love going back to. I've actually watched this episode 2 times. 2 times, I mean, I've seen him a lot, but I rarely rewatch animes. I'm just saying, I rarely rewatch episodes of anime. So me watching it 2 times is a pretty big deal. So the episode I was talking about is Ritsu, the Ritsu episode. The reason I always go back to that episode when I recommend this anime, I always say watch this episode first. Watch it first. It's fucking amazing. That episode really became my favorite episode of the series because it's just what Koro-sensei is capable of. What he's able to do. People aren't gonna realize this. I've seen some reviews on that episode because it was so fucking good. I wanted to see people's reaction. No one really pointed this thing out. The reason I love that episode so much is that Koro-sensei was able to give free will to an inanimate object. You gotta realize this shit. The top scientists in the world developed this thing for one reason only, and that's to kill Koro-sensei. It's a fucking machine. We always have these scenarios in which machines are gonna have their own mindset and they're gonna take over the world. Never happened. I doubt it's ever gonna happen. It's astounding. It really is astounding what he's able to do. Like I'm saying, man, the scientists programmed this robot to do one thing only. And Koro-sensei, no, not only does he say, no, you gotta focus on your study. No, he actually upgrades Ritsu. He could have easily just upgraded her in a way so she won't kill him, but no, he upgrades her to make friends, to be more relatable to the students, so the assassination can be more precise. And in the process of doing that, Koro-sensei makes her have her own free will, a robot that was programmed by top-notch scientists to have a free will of her own. That's incredible. That's incredible what he's able to do. That really is one of the best moments of the anime and one of my favorite personal episodes of the anime. Just what he's able to do. It's lovely. It's really fucking lovely. Now, another thing I love about the series is that when you think about Assassination, I would never, this is just me, I would never have even guessed that Assassination tactics, strategies, movement, those in anything involving assassination would even help benefit them in the real world, in real life, in everyday activities. But no, every episode, I swear to God, every fucking episode, there's one way that assassination practice helps them in their everyday life. Beautiful. It really does. In the testing, in activities we're doing, in baseball, and all the other things they do in anime. I love that. It's very creative, it really. But if I did have to point out some flaws, I'm not one that really likes pointing out flaws, but one thing that I really noticed is a lot of characters do not get enough screen time, and that's one big thing. Normally when there's animes with a lot of characters, and you know me, I love anime with a lot of characters. I just fucking do. Roll Trigger, Bacano, Durara, I can name countless of them. I love it. I really fucking do, but with this anime, I feel like they're not getting enough screen time. They mostly just focus on Nagisa and Karma. And every now and then we get the blonde haired chick and the green haired chick, but everyone else they're hiding. We really don't see much of them. I just wish we would see more of them interacting with each other, not just Koro Sensei and the other two teachers, you know, Karasuma and Bitch Sensei. It's either they just talk to them or they talk to nobody. Or just Nagisa and Karma, that's it. The other characters are pretty much camouflaging themselves in the background. And it's very sad. I know that the anime is it's gonna continue on. There's a second season going on. I do not know how many chapters there is, but last time I remember it was more than 100. And I get that. There's still time to introduce these characters. But what I'm saying is, the characters we already have their backstory on, you know, with the glasses hair chick, the girl who, I forgot the girl, but it was in that, my bad, when they went to that school field trip. Yeah, they went to a school field trip, and there was guys kind of like messing with the girl. She had like long black hair. We rarely see them. I really wish once we see the backstory of a certain character, we would see much more of them. But they only get like one line every other episode. That's it. That's one big thing I don't really like about the anime. Because with GTO, you know, again, I don't like comparing anime, but it really feels like a GTO just with a alien supernatural feel. They were able to actually give screen time to every character. They really were, and it felt evenly distributed with every character. With this one, it doesn't feel like that. It just feels like it's only focused on Koro, Nagisa, and Karma. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. That's how I feel about this anime. But you know, for me, that's the only real bad thing about the anime. It really is. The comedy is there. I love the comedy for the anime. And lastly, before I end this discussion, the last thing I love about this anime, and it's honestly one of my favorite things, not because it's like very unique, it's just because it shows who Koro Sensei is. He always helps benefit the students in their assassination attempts and trying to get them to lower their attempts on him. And that's really good. That's really cool of a teacher. It really is. He always tries giving him pointers, tries giving him all this other stuff. He always protects them. You know, it's generic. It's not nothing new, but just seeing Koro Sensei doing it, just himself, seeing how good-hearted he is. Cause like I said, I'm going back to that episode. He could have easily just made Ritsu, you know, have less weaponry, less intimidating, less of a lust to kill Koro Sensei. But no, he actually helped her more in that sense. He actually gave her more weaponry. He actually, you know, that's the kind of teacher he is. He would rather have himself killed, die, get injured, as long as it helps benefit his students. Ah, man, that's beautiful. That really is that. And yeah, that's pretty much ends my discussion. Like I was saying, man, that episode is what really made me love this series a lot. It was only like episode 6, and it keeps on getting better. It really does. Well, not every character yet, but like even the teachers are getting their own screen time. The teachers are getting their own episodes. It's giving more of a personality to the teachers, not just their teachers there. You know, Karasuma had his own little episode. I really enjoyed that episode too, showing that, you know, Koro Sensei is not the only teacher that's helping these kids. There's other teachers too. The E class is getting respect from their teachers, and I just also love the fact that, you know, the E class is looked down upon. You know, we've seen this a lot. They're looked down upon. And it's just them really slowly getting up and getting the respect they deserve. But, you know, in the background we see that the principal is pretty much a shady fucker. He could care less about the E-class. He's actually using the E-class as a representative way to show this is what happens if you're a bad student, if you fail in studying, if you fail in grades. This is what you're going to be. Trash. They look down on these guys, and can't wait. I really cannot wait. Well, we've already seen them actually, you know, prove that they're not trash. Like in the last episode, in which they got high scores in the exams, they actually were able to beat up the top 5 students in the school. Very good shit, man. And honestly, it feels like it's pretty much just beginning. It really is, because the beginning was just mostly focused on killing Koro Sensei. That was what the beginning was focused on. how to kill him, what his weaknesses are. But no, now it's taking a little turn. It's taking a turn to actually seeing how hard it is to be in school for these students, how it is to be, you know, ridiculed by everyone, thinking they're all more better than the E class, and actually taking a different turn. They're actually forgetting about killing Koro-sensei. You know, there's still some little hints of, you know, how to kill him, the weaknesses of Koro-sensei. In fact, last week they said if whoever gets top scores, how many top scores they get is how many tentacles the Koro-sensei can actually, you know, cut off. So they're not forgetting about the whole main plot of the series, but they're mostly focused on the students now. It's just the students, and I love that, because if you guys don't know, one of my favorite moves ever is Freedom Riders. That's why I love GTO. That's why I love Assassination. I love that kind of shows. I do. I just fucking do. They're one of my favorites, and I'm just glad that Assassination lived up to its hype. It really lives it up. It does. For me, it's not a comedy anime. It's a life anime, if you know what I mean. It really is a fucking good anime. So if you guys have not watched it yet, go watch it. It's a very fucking good series. I recommend it to anyone for any genre. You know, you could just like romance, but no, watch this. There's no romance at all in this, but still, fucking watch it. It's worth the watch. Thank you guys. Take care. Be safe. Have an awesome day. Peace.